say things stand at the running back position after James Conner?
Yeah, still to be determined. All those guys have had really good camps, whether it's Darryl, Ward, Key, Eno, obviously we talked about him, and then TJ has done a nice job learning the system and taking advantage of his opportunities. So excited to see how it plays out the next couple of weeks and be some tough decisions to make. Yeah, both guys have really operated well. I think it's been a fortunate circumstance for both of them to get as many reps, as they have, being starting camp at the third and fourth spots. But they've handled it well, and excited to watch them play Sunday, and then again in Tennessee the next week.
You've kept 3 in the past. Has your mentality changed at all over the course of the last couple of years, or is it?
It has. I've always been partial to that, just because in this league it seems like it's hard to get through a season without starter playing every game, and to try and bring a guy in midweek and teach him the offense and do all that's tough, and I don't think it really breeds a lot of confidence in your team when you do that. They're like, okay, we get this guy off the couch and he's got to learn the offense in 2 days. That's not really what we're going for. So to have a guy that has a rapport with the team and they can feel some level of confidence that he knows what he's doing, I think that's important, and I would imagine we will have 3 again this season.
When you first got into the league, you were asked about having quarterbacks under center, and you had said a lot about, I think we can do most of what we need to do out of shotgun as well as under center. Have you changed with any of that in terms of your thinking, or are you about where you were when you came into the league?
Yeah, I haven't changed. Yeah, I think it's a mix of both, but I'll always be predominantly shotgun if I'm calling plays.
DJ talked about some of the mentality that Will Hernandez and even Marquise Hayes has brought to the line room. What have you seen from that, and how important do you think that is?
Will's done a tremendous job. I think being familiar with Coach Kugler, how he coaches, has really helped him settle in, and he's around really smart players in there. When you're talking about Beach and Rodney Hudson, walkthroughs, and then get him coached up, and then Pugh. So he's done a great job. Very strong, very physical. He tries to bring it every play. And then Marquise plays for a coach that was at Texas Tech when I was a player, named Bill Beadenbow, that really instills that type of toughness, physicality there at OU up front. And he plays like he tries to finish people every snap. He's going after people, and it's been good for the room.
Did Will just have a day off today? Or?
Yeah, he's a little bit of an ankle, but it shouldn't be much.
Is there a difference for you between the toughness and the physicality and a guy with a little bit of a nasty edge? Is it the same thing, or can it be different?
I think it's case by case deal there. I think you watch certain players and they go after people each and every snap, and they're pushing off and they're finishing, and they're usually the ones that nobody's going to even try to retaliate, and Will and Big Mo kind of fit that criteria.
Always built like a tackle, but he's really entrenched himself as a guard.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He's got that size, and I think he can continue to improve the footwork, different things. The more comfortable he gets in our system, I think he'll move quicker and process quicker. But when he knows where to go, he's moving bodies, and he's coming with a purpose.
Given the daily grind of training camp, what's some ways that you can lighten things up for the guys?
Every now and then they'll get a personal story, but it's very, very rare that they get a glimpse into that side. But we do some things. The rookie shows always help. We have some coaches kind of tell their stories. We have certain players tell their stories, background, history, hopes, different things like that have been good. But it's been a good camp. We keep it light when we're away from this building, because it can wear on you.
The energy at practice seemed pretty high today. Is that surprising at all to you, given that we're this deep into camp and you're about to finish?
That's what you want to see. I think the competition has been great all the way through. Lots of talking, lots of chirping. There's a lot of veteran players now that I think have really come into their own, and they're comfortable leading, and they're comfortable talking to their teammates, and that makes it fun to be a part of, and hopefully that carries over into the season.
With the release yesterday of Jesse, it looked like he made some plays out there Friday. Limited time and the day after cuts. Anything's going on there?
Yeah, just wanted to give him opportunity to that's a really deep room for us. So give him an opportunity to go show what he can do somewhere else. He wasn't going to make this team based upon whatever. We're 7 deep right now that we think have a chance to make the team. So just wanted him to have a chance elsewhere.
Will tomorrow be a normal day, or will you make it a half day? Or
We're sorting through that. We're going to circle up as a staff. It's a long week and had some guys get nicked up. So we're going to see what exactly we want to get accomplished tomorrow.
The small schools get going this weekend for Arizona high school football. The big schools are starting to get going. Would you have any particular advice to high school football players as they're getting ready for their season of how to approach it?
Yeah, I think just enjoy the ride. I mean, those are some of the best memories still to this day that I had. You don't know how good it is down there playing with your best friends growing up and having that type of family and community support until you look back on it. So make sure you're enjoying every moment of it and do your best and have no regrets.
Resting players like more during camp a strategy for you to like prevent second half collapses this year? Just to get some, any adjustments you made both players?
Yeah, I mean, I think we looked at everything, and we want to stay healthy. There's no doubt. Some of those key injuries last year got us, and we're hoping that we've made some adjustments that can help us. And even into the season, we got to be smart with how we practice, and I think we have a good plan in place.
Have you talked to Zach? He just announced that he had his baby.
Yeah, I texted him. Yep, I said that kid has a standing scholarship, whatever NAIA school I'm coaching at in 18 years.